Brad Galli is in Lakeland with the Tigers. He sat down yesterday one-on-one with Brad Ausmus.
2 days on the job already. I asked Victor Martinez, even though baseball's changing and there are younger managers, is it weird to have a guy that looks like he could be one of you in the clubhouse? And he tried to search for an answer. He said, yeah, it's a little weird, but he's our skip, so we gotta respect him. Is it difficult for you making that transition?
You know, I've been in Victor's shoes. There's that point in your career where you start playing against coaches and managers that you played with or played against as a player, and you start to realize, I must have been around a little while. So, and Victor has been around a little while, so I can sympathize.
Being in this clubhouse, being the man in charge, first 2 days reaction?
Well, it's been fun. Well, you know, saying I'm the man in charge is a little misleading because in my mind it's the players' clubhouse. You know, you have the coaching staff and the manager there, and we're all involved, we're all working towards the same thing. But I've always felt like, as a player, and I still feel that way as a manager, that it's the players' clubhouse. And as long as they aren't out of control and there aren't any issues and there's no headbutting going on, it should remain their clubhouse.
When you look at what this team was able to accomplish the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years, there's been a level of consistency built on winning. Jim leaves, a new young manager. A lot of people on the outside say, well, they're trying to change the culture. Do you believe there needs to be a culture change here?
I don't think so, no. Everything I've heard is there doesn't need to be a culture change at all. I mean, the clubhouse atmosphere, the players get along well by all accounts. I don't think that's the case. I just think it was a case where Jim decided that he was done and they needed to replace him with somebody else.
The lineup changes from year to year in every team across the league. Pitching staffs change. The changes here were a little abrupt. They caught people off guard talking about pay cuts and payroll slashing. Do you feel like that's the case when you look up and down in this clubhouse?
No, I mean, we got Miguel Cabrera, Justin Verlander, Victor Martinez, Torrey Hunter. These guys are making pretty good money. I can't complain about the players in this clubhouse at all. You know, who would? I mean, most managers would like to have 2 former Cy Youngs on their staff and 2 MVPs on their team and Gold Gloves, All-Stars. I have no complaints. Hey, just look at the payroll. We can't complain about the payroll. They're clearly not trying to save dollars. They're trying to win baseball games.
When fans do look at things, though, and they see what was here in place last year, what is in place this year, they want to win just like you do. Do you understand maybe their complaints or at least the red flags that are thrown up at first when things don't meet the eye test?
I mean, it happens all the time in every city. It's not just in Detroit. All fans want a winner. That's why they're fans of the team. I've never met a fan of a team that wanted their team to lose. So it's part of the game. And in today's fast food media market, you know, there's a lot of discussion, and you need to fill columns or blogs, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. So, again, I'm not going to complain about it.
When you look at Twitter and Facebook, do you involve yourself at all with social media?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I have teenage daughters, so I have to monitor.
When we posted a picture of you on Valentine's Day, the female interaction on our page jumped through the roof. The ladies love Brad Ausmus. Any in particular stories since you've taken over as manager that have made you jump back?
No, there's been nothing out of the ordinary. Again, I'm flattered, but I hope they still like me in September.